How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Otogi, Myth of Demons. A game so nice we played it twice. No, for real though, I'm definitely excited to check this out again and see some more of it. I'll be
A
honest,
cemetery
I
of
did look up
sunken
to see
ships.
what exactly I was supposed to be doing in this ship level, and I do know now. So let's get right into it.
A cemetery of sunken ships. Kill the restless spirit.
Basically, those slimes are sinking the ship,
A
so
grave
we gotta
yard.
keep them off, or else the ship's going down. Hope everybody's had a nice weekend. Mine's been crazy busy, but in a good way. That's right, gotta pwn the slimes once again. Hey, how's it going? Glad to see people get to play these games again. Yeah, me too. Really excited. It's kind of a nice coincidence. I picked up an Xbox One X, basically just play Ninja Gaiden Black and Red Dead Redemption, and all these other great games I've been wanting to play got put on backwards compatibility. I'm definitely going to be spending a lot of time revisiting the From Software back catalog over the next few months. Malice, hey, how's it going? Morris, hello, welcome. Welcome back to the Restless Sea. Trying to prevent the slimes from taking it down. Yeah, I'm amazed it happened too. I mean, from what I understand, Microsoft straight up said a few months ago, or maybe it was in the last year, that they were not adding any more titles. Hey, can I just... I think I can just knock him off like that. I don't have to kill him. I can just knock him straight off the boat. Yeah, get out of here. Send him back into the ocean. Yeah, so we just have to keep this up until we get to that boss, which last time was bugging out, but it was bugging out because the ship had sank, and it's supposed to be engaging with you on the ship, so that's why it was acting so strangely. Time for Kino music. You got that right. Oh, the slimes will hop back on. Okay, thank you for the tip. Yeah, I appreciate the tips. To answer your question, Morris, yeah, this game was originally on the OG Xbox, and I'm not sure if it was backwards compatible on the Xbox 360. I'm not sure, but it was recently made backwards compatible for Xbox One and Xbox Series, regardless of the model you have. If you have an Xbox One X or an Xbox Series X, uh-oh. Ship's going down. Oh, God. Oh, I think I messed up. Yep. Didn't take out the slimes fast enough.
A grave.
Alright. So no knocking the slimes off. Just straight up slime murder time. Slimes flying through the air. It's great. Yeah, I'm surprised I mean, maybe it's just been a budget and priority thing, but they haven't ported more of their games, their older titles. You know, I almost picked up the other day, but I looked it up and it's not backwards compatible. It's Armored Core 5. Yeah, that's a series I'm definitely very interested in getting into. Come on, it's there we go. It's like a license to print money, just from the makers of Dark Souls. Just put that on the box or the download description, or what have you. Just to clarify, it is the slimes sinking the ship, right? It's not these floating snake guys. Ring the bell on the ghost ship. Okay. Yeah, let me do that. Nice. Thank you for that. Just the slimes. That's a great little tip there. Thank you. I gotta say, I was mentioning this last time, but I'm definitely overall very impressed by this game's overall aesthetic. It's a really great looking title. Alright, here we go. Slime free. Yeah, I think Armored Core was only on PlayStation until the 5th one, I think. Because there's one on the 360. Or two, I'm not sure. At least one. Oh shit. What just happened? Okay. Did a bunch of slimes hop on back while I wasn't looking? Big slime, big weight. Makes sense. Didn't seem like it was a ton of time, but another shot. The advanced cousins of the slimes from the depths. So I shot the live action component of the next channel for the video today for the channel. That was a lot of fun. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I don't want to say too much about it, but I'm really excited for both the video itself, but then the ending to the video, which is something pretty different. And again, I'm not being vague here, but the kind of thing that you would think would have been done before, but has not, for whatever reason. As long as you can slay the big slime, you don't need the boat. But touching the water without MP is death. So it's a balancing act. Yeah. If I get onto that rocky like outpost that he's chilling on when we get up there, will he jump up there and fight me? In case I lose the boat. Yeah, live action. I'm not gonna be, you're not gonna see my face or anything, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, it's some live action stuff. It's basically a scenario. It's like, what would take longer? Filming this or editing an existing scene? And filming... I know I'm being completely vague here. I'm sorry. It just sounds like total nonsense without context. Anyway, yeah. I'm glad you're excited. No, he'll stay in the water. Okay. Good to know. Oh, I missed the ghost boat again. Whoops. Look at all these slimes. Alright, let's try and make this work. Oh no! Here we go. Oh, shit. Closer. Oh. Alright. Give it this time. Step one, don't forget about the ghost ship. And then, I guess try and do that strategy again. I'm sorry I keep getting stuck on this, guys. Is there a different weapon I should be using against these guys? It's like they have a lot of HP. Yeah, sorry, Malice, I know. Light attacks keep you in the air longer. So you got pretty close. Alrighty. So in fact, like trying to not knock these guys off. You know? We got our neighborhood sniper fishmen over here. I think this is the strongest weapon I have. I think. Hey, ring that bell. Okay. It's got a lot of HP. Alright, any more slimes? Alright, getting close. Is there a way to know which parts of the water I can like stand in versus which parts I just like drop and die? Should I just concentrate on him? Or should I still be worrying about the smaller slimes here? Alright, great! Ah, see you in hell. Thank goodness. We did it, folks. We're out of the slimy seas. Oh yeah, the shop music. Awesome. Can't afford that. Hooray! Yes. A slime massacre. Indeed. See you in double hell.
The source of the essence of water. Destroy the giant tower to release the flow of water.
Let's see who we're going to be working with here. Malice Serpent. You traitor. Shadow Serpent. Firing pure malice from their hands. Okay.
The source of the essence of water.
Let's rock it.
Destroy the giant.
Yeah, I'm gonna save up and buy that Heretic Blade. That looks pretty nice. I don't think I've ever been so happy to be back on solid ground. Is this ringing any bells for anyone? Are we gonna find Seath? I know Seath is in Kingsfield 2, right? Was his original appearance. Look at this thing. Awesome.
This is indeed a mighty tower. But if you destroy these pillars that support the tower, it will surely fall.
Yes. Yeah, major crystal caves. From loves their crystals. Yes. Definitely noticing a lot of enemies spawning. Take my get my bearings here. How many we got? There's quite a few. This is a very zen game. I don't mean just because it's, you know, this traditional Japanese setting. It's just the feeling and the atmosphere in this is very comforting. It's very chill. Seath's always been my favorite boss in DS1. Definitely one of mine too. It's just an incredible design. Really spectacular. Plus his lore is just awesome. One of the most interesting characters.
There are still 4 more.
Yeah, it's thinned the ranks a little. It's like starting to turn into bullet hell.
Just one more left.
Yeah, crazy music. Awesome.
The key of water fills the shrine, thanks to your bravery. Take the crystal.
Mouse, Guinevere, yeah, you're right, another fantastic design. The atmosphere of Dark Souls 1 is immense. I love it. Every time, I've said this before, every time they did an original title, even though obviously it's very similar to Demon Souls, it always seems to be a bit of creative fresh air. Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, Bloodborne, Sekiro. Krajan. Had amazing atmosphere and graphics. Somehow Otogi 2 is even better. Awesome. I still don't get how these games didn't do better. Yeah, I'm not sure either. I don't know why. It just didn't get the advertising, maybe. But when I saw these got added to backwards compatibility, I bought this and the second one sight unseen. So I had a feeling they were going to be good. So after I beat this one, I'll have the second one ready to go. I'm not sure if I'll play it immediately after. Maybe space it out, but definitely looking forward to that as well. I should have done this after that last stage, but save the game. Yes, we got some new weapons. Soul Seal. Traps malicious souls. Wielder controls their evil power with his own life force via the red cloth seal. The more he's injured, the greater the attack. Helm Splitter. Demon Crusher. Twin Flashes. Can almost afford that Heretic Blade. Maybe after the next one.
Is it not selfish to seek refuge and use weakness as a shield?
A holy graveyard of sorcerers. Expel the giant insect that has taken up residence within.
Ooh. Kudara.
A holy graveyard of sorcerers. Expel the...
That water droplet effect for the menu is nice.
Beyond the seal, a graveyard floats above the capital. Magic flows from the bodies of great sorcerers, even in death. The Imperial Court buried its high-ranking sorcerers here,
Sorcerers?
and they used their power to create the seal. Recently, a foul creature has defiled this graveyard. Raiko, go to the gravesite and expel the demon.
So do I want to beat the stage or the boss? Is it one or the other?
You dare disturb me, worm? You shall not leave here alive.
Great. Shrine of Storms. Whoa!
You pitiful little ape.
True good guy. Hey, what's up, pal? Watch out for the lightning. The holy poner. Shit. It's a chunk of his flesh. Inside of the rock. Killing him is hard at this point, so if you want, you can just move on. Since you seem to be into films, would recommend Sound of Metal. Just finished it, great stuff. I think it's like an older drummer who's like beginning to go deaf. I haven't seen it, but I think I've heard of it. It's a recent film, right? Thinking maybe Sorcerer Tombs. Putting these out. Let's see what happens. Funny for a centipede to call you worm. I wasn't sure if it was like another character talking to the centipede, but yeah. Yeah, that's it. Nice. Yeah, I haven't seen that, but I'll check it out. Yeah, don't stand still. Come on, worm. Centipedes are a pretty big mythological thing in Japan. Oh. So they show up a lot to see Sekiro. Yeah. I did have some centipedes, didn't it? I really like that you can indefinitely dash around in the air and the way it feels. It's really nice. Okay, so I think I'm onto something here. Releasing all these souls of the sorcerers. Looks like there's just a few left. See what happens. Is that all of them? Yeah. I'd say so, Troop. This is one of those games where I don't know how to describe it. It's like the lack of direction almost works for the general abstraction of the design. It's like a form of surrealism. Shit.
A human once said that death is what makes all creatures equal. Fool! How could any human be my equal?
Alright. Let's try that again. I might have to plug my headset in a sec. Forgot to charge it earlier. So if I go quiet for a second then pause the game for a minute, that's why. Is it these floating rocks? Is that what it is? Yeah, the centipede's a pretty cool guy. He's just doing his thing. Polito, Deck 4 Ops. Hey, great username, buddy. Welcome. It's kind of crazy to think From Software made Xbox exclusives at some point. Yeah, it is. I just found out about these recently. It's like, oh man. It's like, I gotta find out a way to play that. And then they got added to the backwards compatibility a couple days later. It's like, oh, perfect timing. Don't forget you can lock on. Also looks like the timeout doesn't start till you damage him some. Yes, thank you for reminding me about the lock on. By the way, Hyde, have you ever played System Shock 2? Yeah, I have. I've played it quite a few times. I love that game. Great game. Ooh. Yeah, one of my all-time favorites.
A human once said that death is what makes all creatures equal. Fool! How could any human be my equal?
Alright. Stick and move. That's the name of the game. Based. Well, thanks, pal. You're based too. Oh shit. Yeah, I actually bought a copy. Like many other games, I found out about it through online forums because no one I knew anything about it. But I found out about it and I bought a complete big box copy in like 2004. Yeah, when 14. And
Remain
yeah,
calm
loved it.
and study the situation carefully. An opportunity shall present itself soon enough.
Almost. Got like his back and not his neck. Yeah, I've mentioned this a few times in the last few streams, but oh shit. I'm finishing up another playthrough of Super Mario RPG at the moment, at the last dungeon now. Man, that game is masterpiece. It's so good. I love how intense it gets at the end too. It's almost like industrial beats when you're in that space between dimensions, when you're on your way to the final factory. I know the cheesiness of 6th gen From Software. This game is an interesting balance to me. I really like its aesthetic a lot. I'm curious to hear how the Japanese voice acting sounds, but I might save that for like a future second playthrough. Yeah, I haven't played Yoshitsune Eliuden Shura, but I have played a little of Kuon. That's a game I'd be interested in revisiting, but with maybe after having read the manual, which I didn't do the first time. It's like throwing a lot of mechanics at you right out of the gate. Alright, try taking out all these statues again. Morris, this isn't a FromSoft game, is it? It is. It sure is. So I figured you were saying that because of this centipede's voice acting. And we're flying alongside him now. How beautiful is this? There we go. Yeah, this game is like a hidden gem for the Xbox. I didn't know about it until about a week or so ago. Alright, Mr. Centipede. Come on in, pal. Should just like watch this as a screensaver. Too soon. Yeah, let me take these out again. I don't know if this is doing anything, but this guy's like running on the souls of dead sorcerers, maybe. If we defile enough graves, it will do something. Shit. Shit, running out of magic too. Try and get this up here. Yeah, life force, it's all well and good. We need magic. Yeah, what can we do? I've tried destroying everything. I don't think that had... Guess there's that one over here. Aren't you there to save the graveyard? I think you're right. Sorry guys, my bad. No, he's eating the ambient magic from the graveyard. The graveyard didn't make him. Okay, yeah. Alright, so we won't waste any time smashing graves.
Beyond the seal, a graveyard floats.
Get right to smacking him in the face. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Just headshots all day. Damn. Yeah, don't stand in one place. Best bet is to grab one of the attack ups and land a hit. Each attack up lasts about 2 flybys. Right? Immortality does make these creatures sassy. That's for sure. Alright. There we go. Took a hit though, too. Shit. Yeah, it's funny, I started this playthrough like, oh, this game's not too bad. It's kind of a breeze. Silly me. Wait for him to come in. Do these air dashes drain your magic any faster? Or is it the same speed as just running around normally? Shit. So what's the other solution here?
You cannot defeat.
I can fire my butterflies at him. I don't know if that's going to do very much though. It's a butterfly. Damn.
You cannot defeat me.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip his little taunt there. Yeah, what's the other solution? Expel him from the cemetery. Yeah, we're trying to exercise this giant centipede. Oh, there he is. Okay. Let's get serious now. Shit. Stay in the air. Smack him in the head. Yeah, I didn't like that very much. Just have to hit him enough to make him run or outright kill him. Okay. Buckle in, let's do it. It's only his head that's vulnerable, so that timing has to be pretty clutch. There we go. Oh my god! What's that? This game gets pretty hard. It sure has. Like, Gold Mansion level was the first real wall, I think. Okay. Let's grab some life. Yeah, no more shenanigans. No more joking around. Let's just smack this centipede in the head. And get on with our lives. Oh my god! What? Yeah, let's try another weapon. Let's mix it up a little bit. Switch back to the Soul Shrine.
A holy graveyard of sorcerers.
Soul of the mind.
Beyond the sea.
Key to life's ether. Mouse, I gotta go for now. Very cool game. Thanks for stream. Hey, no problem, buddy. Hope you have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. It's random lightning strikes remind me of the FF10 area. Yeah. Lightning dodging. Yeah, that lightning, that does a lot of damage. Don't get hit by that. Jesus. Holy cow. I do like they gave him that scream to indicate, yeah, this is the way to go. Yeah, that lightning will pwn you very, very fast. A mean trick From plays on you in this game. What is it? here we go. Nope. Missed him. Best bet, I think, is just stay on this higher level here. There we go. Raises attack. That's what we need. I am hoping we can get a more traditional level after this. We'll see. Troop, the Ocarina of Time PC port is at 97.5% now. Expect to be done a bit sooner, but almost there. Gonna be great. I had no idea that was a thing, but that sounds fantastic. I can't wait for that. I've said before that that's probably my all-time favorite game, so that sounds great. Especially if it can get the same kind of love, which I'm sure it will, that Mario 64 got. There we go. Doing some damage now. This damned centipede.
Damn you, mortal.
Yes! Damn you, mortal! Your ass is mine, centipede. What the f— oh, shit! Oh my god! Okay. Alright. That's deep breath. No more shenanigans. No more shit talking. We're just gonna kick this centipede's ass. Yeah, Star's broken. It did seem exponentially more expensive than the rest of the weapons. Wait a minute. Didn't know about that move. Yeah, Ocarina of Time natively, its engine renders at, it's either 20 or 25 FPS. That's just the way it was coded, unfortunately. But I'm sure that that PC port you guys are talking about will tweak that. There is a patch for the GameCube version on those different like collector's edition discs and whatnot. Alright. Next strat. Hit him from the side, not directly in front of him. But yeah, I was gonna say the GameCube edition patch gets it up to 30 FPS. The last time I played it, that's how I did it, but obviously a native PC port where you're not having to mess around with that kind of stuff would be ideal. Yeah, the Mario 64 port, I'm waiting for that to get a little bit further along and then I'm going to cover it. I don't know if it'll be a proper video or just a live stream, but the one by Dario with the ray tracing mod finally put my my 3080 to work with Mario 64. Honestly, I can't think of a better experience. I'll take Mario 64 over Far Cry 6 and Assassin's Creed 12 or whatever. There we go. That lightning is ridiculous. does so much damage. Shit. It seems like it's not even just like it hits you and then, you know, that's it. It's like every frame you remain in radius of it, it's doing damage. Could be one of the reasons why this game is still running at 30. You know, they did this thing where they enhanced certain the older Xbox games where it's like this is running in 4K instead of its original render resolution, but it's still at 30 FPS. And I'm guessing it's probably because game code is tied to game logic, has been the case with several other games in the past, especially From's games. I think we can all remember DS Fix and 60 FPS jumps.
You pitiful little human.
Having to toggle that every time you need to make a jump. In the OG version of Dark Souls 1. I'm wondering if you were under-leveled. That shouldn't be taking almost 2 orbs. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've just been playing through the game normally. I haven't been grinding or whatnot. I don't know. Should I have been like going back through and replaying stages? Alright, there we go. A little bit of damage at a time. Oh, and I take cleaning out the kitty litter without heavy shit. Takes less time and actively improves my life. They fulfill a niche. It's not one I'm particularly interested in, but it's kind of like I think of, no offense to anyone who works for those guys, you know what I mean? Like, they put in their work, and I'm sure, you know, they're proud of what they do and everything. It's just a series like that where it's been so relentlessly corporatized. It's like, yes, we're going to have a yearly installment of this. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's like a McDonald's franchise. It's McDonald's. It's Burger King. It's Subway. You know? It's there. It's not the best, but it's always going to be there. How has Ocarina of Time been censored? Oh shit, I'm running out of magic here. The only things I'm aware of are changing the symbols on some of the blocks because they were apparently like an actual like Muslim symbol of some kind, and then Ganondorf coughing up green blood instead of red blood. Yeah, I can't even air dash anymore. I think we're pwned. Can't raid these graves for any magic power. Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, let's collect our thoughts here for a second. This game is really uncharitable. I'm finding it hard to imagine how it garnered enough goodwill to get its sequel, especially given the absolute non-entity Xbox was in Japan. I have been enjoying it. You know, the last couple stages have had a little bit of frustrating mechanics, but overall, I think this is a pretty cool game. And it does have its frustrating elements, for sure. But overall, I like it so far. Oh, and I don't think it does fill a niche. It's so broadly mass market and insipid. Yeah, niche is the wrong word. You're right. I think I'm being a little charitable here with my descriptions. Now, gaming as an industry has fallen into the same trap that music and film did. The suits moved in, the money moved in, the formulas moved in. Risk-taking is shunned, especially when they're dealing with these astronomically bloated budgets, which has resulted in safe bet sequels, remakes. Describes a lot of our current gaming landscape. Let's see. Well, let me try and get another weapon, right? There's... Heretic's Blade looks pretty good. Demon Crusher. I don't have enough for, excuse me, either, but maybe I'll go do another stage, grind up a little bit. I'll go buy this hammer and just smash the centipede in the face with it. Sound good? Yeah, so let's chill in the bamboo thicket again.
Shrouded in mist.
Raiko.
Demon Crusher has the highest attack at this point. Excellent.
Raiko.
Yeah, let's make some money.
Use your powers to rid this land of the demons that plague it. If wounded, fear not. Your body will heal itself. This too is part of the power that I have bestowed upon you. But be warned, should your magic power ever be depleted, your corporeal body shall fade into dust.
Funny story about Oddworld, inhabitants were one if not the only developer to ever have the publisher Baird access from their studio. Awesome. No idea how they swung it, but they weren't allowed in it at all. It was part of their contract. That's great. I really hope Kojima makes some more experimental kind of games. It's like, you have this situation with Death Stranding where it's like Sony basically handing him a blank check. It's like, make whatever you want. Okay. And then he makes Death Stranding, which... I mean... It's like he had an opportunity to make something a little crazier. And he made that. Instead of blowing all this money on paying his celebrity friends to appear in the game, why not do something really balls to the wall that you wouldn't have been able to get away with at Konami? Magic equipment can affect stats. I think the Butterfly Talisman has weak attack and defense. That would make sense. Unfortunately, it's the only one I have right now. Shit, I didn't make any money, did I? No. Yeah, let's go to... It's a good place to get money. So we're at so far. Let's try this
Go to
again.
the mansion deep in the forest near the capital and purge the demons living there.
Stage 2. Hey, great minds think alike.
Feel the magic flow through you. Magic is spiritual energy.
Yeah, in my opinion, Death Stranding is basically Kojima at his worst. It's like, I'm talking about, you know, I was saying a second ago about like unrestrained,
I have imparted
you know,
to you
ideas.
was done so through magic.
Unfortunately, it was like unrestrained script and dire need of an
Without
editor.
Magic, you would fade from the living world.
How am I missing the Dragon Talesman?
But as you
I sold it.
purify each demon,
I sold it to buy the
magic
Locust
will be
Wing.
replenished.
Magic. Go forth, my butterflies. Oh.
Not yet. One more remains.
Nobody seems to think how badly the celebrity cameos will age. Yeah, you're right. It's gonna be, you know, graphics are impressive now, but in 10 years it'll be like, yeah, like they're okay. Yeah, looks like a PS4 game. You know, and it's like, what's left? The first Stranding type game. Oh boy. I try to remember the guy's name, but Kojima had a co-writer on MGS 1 through 3. What the hell is that guy's name? He was responsible for writing the majority of the codec, dialogue, lots of other stuff. And his absence in MGS 4 and forward is pretty noticed. Pretty apparent. Okay, got enough money now. Enough for the Heretic's Blade. Let's get a little more. Buy that Demon Crusher.
A holy grape.
Yeah, Conan O'Brien. I forgot he was in that. It's so
Go
strange.
to the mansion deep in the forest near the capital.
Yeah, great. Good thing we got Conan O'Brien, a guy who is known for his love of video games, involved
Feel
in
the
this
magic
project.
flow through you. Magic is spiritual.
I'm glad we had our
energy.
priorities straightened out for
It
this one.
resides in all living things.
Hey, Nigel. Yes, you're right. That's his name. Thank you.
The power I have imparted to you.
No one seems to know whatever happened to that guy. I went on a Google spree a couple years ago trying to find out what he's worked on since then, and
From the living world.
all I could find were like joke, forum posts about him, getting wrapped up with the Yakuza or
As you
something.
purify each demon,
All the
your magic will be replenished.
Japanese slot machine stuff that Konami was getting wrapped up in over the last decade.
Not yet. One more remains.
Those same FromSoft crow noises. Gotta love it. If they have distant... How do I put this? In both Dark Souls 2 and 3, so the Earthen Keep, and then in the Undead Settlement, they had these like distant crow sprites. And they're literally JPEGs with like 2 frames of animation. And it looks okay at 30 FPS. But at 60, it looks a little janky. But it's one of those things too where it's like, it's part of the charm maybe, so. I guess I don't know what I want. But we'll see if they include them in Elden Ring. Light magic for fully charged spell. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh. I look forward to the day female face cams look accurate instead of Madame Tussauds waxworks. Yeah, that'd be nice, huh? Speaking of, I was talking to my friend about the Terminator 2 4K Blu-ray the other day. Which, if you guys aren't familiar, that movie has been not done justice in a very long time in any kind of home video format. Blu-ray releases are okay. But the 4K release of that, you'll see that it usually goes for very cheap for like a 4K Blu-ray. You know, like between $5 and $10 for a new one. And it's because they went absolutely insane with the digital noise reduction with that one. You know, to completely eliminate all grain, but the faces in that movie, everyone's face in that movie as a result is just total waxworks. It looks insane. Unfortunately. Right. Okay. Here we go. Demon Crusher. And see if we can replace our butterfly. Oh, not quite. Let's do one more round of stage 2 here. Then we'll buy our something else other than our butterfly. Actually, I'm going to stick with another weapon so I don't mess with the endurance. The condition of the hammer.
Go to the mansion deep in the forest near the capital.
Yeah, there's a website I use a lot. It's really unfortunate with these modern releases because they just, it's such a crapshoot whether or not these like studios are going to get this stuff right. Like the Road Warrior, Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior. Love that movie. That had its first 4K release recently, a couple days ago, and it was looking good. The screenshots that were released looked fantastic. It was back to its correct color grading, which the 2009 Blu-ray completely messed up. You know, looked fantastic, ideal. Then people actually got their hands on it and found that the audio tracks are completely messed up. Like, I'm not gonna go into detail, just completely screwed up, botched. So now, Warner, I'll give them credit. They're trying to fix it. There's recalls for all of those because enough people complained, like, "Hey, can we get the original theatrical audio for this, please?" Instead of this new mix that sounds like it was pumped out by an intern in an afternoon. You have to do your research with that stuff because it happens constantly. Like, you think gaming is bad with ports, you know, messing up certain parts of the game or like graphical effects not being translated properly. It's easily worse in the realm of film and like modern releases. Stuff just getting messed up constantly. Like unfathomably bad. Conan the Barbarian. One of the best film scores of, I mean, ever. I love the music in that film. The last release it had on home video was a Blu-ray in like 2013 that is actually missing instruments from the soundtrack. So you watch the movie and it's like, I remember the music being a lot more intense here. You know, more going on. And it's like, you check and it's like, oh, there's like an entire choir missing. Or the entire like string section of this piece is gone. It's like, how? How does that even happen? Like, what? All right. Should be good now. Let's buy the dragon. Equip it all. Equip the big hammer. Looks like it's the same stats, but oh well. Did I miss a mercy orb? I might have. Save the game. And let's do a rematch for that centipede.
A holy graveyard of sorcerers.
Fingers crossed, everybody.
Beyond the seal.
Look at this thing. Oh yeah. Missed him. It's alright. Troop, off to bed, eh, lads? Hey, Troop. Thanks for stopping by. Take care. Have a good night. Ready for combat, Mr. Centipede. Didn't get him in the head. There we go. I did some damage. Yes. Yes. Just gotta use the right tool for the job, right? It's a DMC Gigapede. Yeah, it is kind of like that, isn't it? I haven't played through that in ages. I really should. I've played through DMC 1 many times since it was released, but I've only done a full playthrough of DMC 3 once. Well, that came out. Mirrored and Hammer. Yes. Oh, man. Next time I do a Demon Souls playthrough. Oh, well, actually, I was going to say, next time I do a Demon Souls playthrough, it's probably going to be a Soul Level 1 playthrough. So probably not, but that Mirrored and Hammer is a beautiful weapon. Ah, shit. Yeah, the controls are a little tricky here. I think I hit him. I think. So we only have so much time because that magic meter running down constantly. Definitely hit him that time. Okay. If I get stuck on this for too long, I do have other games on the Xbox installed that could play too, if this gets too tedious. The inverted camera. Yeah, that is kind of hard to deal with. It's inverted both left and right. Excuse me, horizontally and vertically, I need to say. It's kind of hard to deal with. Alright.
Damn you, mortal.
I think I'm overestimating the fall time. You do have a little bit of hang after you dash. You're just kind of chilling in the air for a second. Ugh. Fuck. Oh, man. Alright. Do this a couple more tries and then, I'm still stalling out on this. I might switch to another title. Second phase, he should run soon if you don't get the kill. Okay, when he speeds up, guess that's good to know. No, there's no option for the camera controls, unfortunately. And even within the you know, the Xbox, you can customize certain things. Like you can invert the Y-axis or vice versa on your left stick, but you can't do it with the right. Did I ever continue Parasite Eve? No, I didn't. Need to get on that. I think once we've got snow on the ground up here where I live, I'm gonna continue Parasite Eve. It's kind of in the weird spot where it's like, is this a game I should be playing in October or December? There we go. It's kind of right in the middle, but I'll be continuing Parasite Eve. Don't you worry.
Damn you, mortal.
Yes. Okay, second phase here, where he's flying really fast, I'm guessing. Yeah? Grab one of these. Oh my god! I was moving! Alright, last try. This is it. Stay in the air. Die Hard Trilogy every December. Are you talking about the movies or the PlayStation game? Because I love both, but I find the game really underrated. I don't know why more people don't talk about that. Oh my god. I forgot the attack ups. Yeah, you're right. Okay, one more. One more shot. PSX. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, I love that. Especially the first game. Super underrated. If the game, oh god. If it had been released just as the first game, I would have still been happy with it, but come on, Centipede. There we go. Yeah, it seems like you basically always want to be dashing in this fight here. Unless you get pwned by the lightning. Oh my god. Oh, we got one hit on him with the attack up. Oh.
It's time to put an end to this.
Yes, it is. Please do. Yeah, the random voice acting is phenomenal. I love it.
I have seen into your
Oh?
soul. Now it shall begin.
Is that it? Oh, God, yes! Alright. Nigel, not a great boss design if you ask me. I'm gonna agree on that one. It's a little too janky. But it's over. Thank God. I didn't want to say it. I didn't think it was gonna happen, but it did. So alright. There's the timeout. Yes. Well, maybe someday I'll go back and actually kill the centipede, but
Destroy the boulder that blocks the flow of ki to the essence of wood.
I'm okay with it just ending for now. Stone deity. Flame Raven Yasha. Archer Raven Yasha.
Destroy the boulder that blocks the flow of ki to the essence of wood.
Let's do it.
There is a holy tree deep within this forest. Long ago, men once traveled to the forest to worship that tree. The path their many feet formed still remains to this day. It is said that where people gather, ki will flow. Ki flows from the forest along this very path. But now the flow of ki has
Weird.
been obstructed.
You guys hear that Metal Gear Solid 3 percussion effect there?
Before you find the essence, you must secure the flow of ki.
Yeah, right there. It's definitely the same sample. Interesting. Hey, remember when I said like an hour ago, never was I so happy to have be back on solid ground? Well, it's true at the time, but it's even more so true now. Lady Eggs. The key must flow. I still haven't watched the second half of Dune. I should. What? Weird. This is nice. Nice aesthetics here. I'm definitely a sucker for big green caves. I sounded sarcastic, but I actually mean it. What's that over here? Am I crazy? I mean, that is the same sample from MGS3, right? Oh, this game may be approved by zany Havoc ragdolls. The animations are great, but enemies don't get slapped around appropriately. This is like right at the beginning of that era. Remember, Max Payne 2 in 2004 was the first game I remember playing with the Havoc ragdolls. And that game had them cranked hard. Especially when you go into bullet time. Just be like lighting them up like they weighed like 20 pounds or something. I do like how kind of floaty the combat feels in this. It's like normally that's a negative descriptor, but has this it fits with the atmosphere of this game. This kind of like dreamlike vibe a lot of this has going on. Whereas I actually despise those Souls games physics. Do you mean once enemies are killed and they ragdoll out? Shit. Shit. It's like, obviously I'm a fan of Demon Souls, but it always cracks me up when the enemies, like, they have this strange stuff going on with like their head physics. They're like laying on the ground, their heads are bobbing, like they're listening to music or something. When they get stuck to your legs. Yeah, and then you like unintentionally fling them like 15 feet and up into the air just by walking by. Yeah, it's not exactly conducive to the atmosphere. That being said, I missed him in Dark Souls 2. But I'm just gonna dash through here. Try and get back to where I was. I think they had a pretty good job with him overall in Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3. We still had the nice ragdolls, but they weren't as comical. Stage is better off with a helm splitter. Okay. Well, if I die again, or in between the next stage, I'll switch over to that. It's kind of reminding me on spamming Flying Swallow and Ninja Gaiden. Something that is mixing me up a little bit, like going back and forth from that to this, is that the games are pretty similar and have pretty similar control schemes, but obviously are still very different. Wait, didn't I equip the dragon? Shit. Watching this actually makes me want to try and emulate it on PC. Yeah, well, the only reason I didn't... I looked into emulating Xbox games recently. That's why I ended up buying the Xbox One X. Because it's just... I couldn't get anything to run, like, adequately. You know, I've got a powerful PC. I was trying to run Ninja Gaiden Black, and I was having frame rate issues, all sorts of strange stuff. Oh shit. Yeah, that was it too, wasn't it? Alright. Let's see if I can afford the helm splitter. No, got no money. Can't afford this stuff. Yeah, I am enjoying Ninja Gaiden Black a lot. That game is phenomenal. There have been very few points so far that I would consider weak. A couple of the bosses, like the two tank bosses, that was a little weak, but otherwise, it's been really sweet.
Destroy the boulder that blocks the flow of ki.
We're just doing like the kind of like totally arbitrary like gamey stuff. Which I can't stand, you know, where it's like for some reason, you know, there's like an invisible wall now preventing you from moving behind like cover. In that fight, for example. It's like there hadn't been anything up in the game like that up until that point. And it's one thing if it's just like, okay, this is a game, like you can't leave this area, it's like a boss fight, you know? You put up some kind of like visual indicator, but with that, it was like just an invisible wall. Yeah, emulation, it's just... Yeah. I went down this huge Xbox rabbit hole because of the poor state of emulation. Ooh, is this a secret over here? What's this? Ooh, what do we got here? A butterfly staff. New weapon? Yeah, but Morris, the aesthetic, these last few stages have been a little frustrating, you know, and I've been stuck on them, but the aesthetic of this game is definitely on point. Just like the first few stages, really beautiful. Found the hidden weapon. I must be backwards. Keep walking past the Mercy Ward weapon now. Is it in this stage? Enemy. Holy like, what? What just happened? Man. These last few stages have been a little rough. I have been enjoying this game, but it's starting to get a little frustrating. Black glyph on the bridge. Okay. take my time a little bit too. I am kind of rushing, I guess. Are these? No, okay. Yeah, let me grab the weapon again. As you go up and down difficulty levels, enemy configurations change and item placements, so it stays fresh. Yeah, that's awesome. No, I'm looking forward to it. That's something really only Dark Souls 2 did as far as the Souls game goes. Okay, status hurt a lot in this game. Fire will leave only a sliver of HP orb left, so if you take any damage, that's a lost orb. Okay, avoid fire. Black glyph on the bridge. Right there, I see him. There we go. Okay, back down this hallway. Might not just like rush through here. Holy shit! Okay, down to one orb. Dodge the fire. Oops. Put me out. There we go. Ooh. Holy shit. Oh, oh man. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for me for this. Ah, this is definitely a cool game, but I'm definitely getting a little frustrated with it. But I think I probably do need to do a little more grinding. I didn't think that was gonna be a necessity, but maybe it is. I'm not sure. We'll just make sure I save it here. Crazy Tang. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, it's a cool game. Like I said, I'm just getting a little frustrated. But I have a gig pretty early in the morning tomorrow anyway, so it's probably not a bad idea to wrap it up either way. Oh, and it seems very difficult to gauge distance in this game. It's a little tricky. I imagine it's easier now playing in HD versus playing it back on the OG Xbox at 480p or lower if you're playing it on a consumer set back in the day. But Otogi. If I come back to this on stream, I'll probably grind a little bit ahead of time just so I can get up to snuff, gear up a bit. If not, maybe check out the second one. It's always a possibility, but lots of other From games to check out. I've only really played Kingsfield the Ancient City and a little bit of the first one. So checking those out. Armored Core, of course. There was that Alan, I think you recommended it last time. It was either you or a Troop Good Guy. There was a Dreamcast game they put out that I wanted to check out as well. I'm going to be getting a Dreamcast RGB cable sometime in the next month or so. So Dreamcast games are going to be on the table pretty soon for stuff I'll be able to stream from original hardware in high quality. Or hard quality, sure, that too. Yeah. So I'm going to call the night, but I will be back this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll probably go a little bit later that night just because I won't have to get up for a gig in the morning, but tonight I do, so I'm going to cut this a little shorter. Okay, collision damage will be what takes HP orbs from you most of the time at this point, so getting some defense will be helpful. Leveling too. Yeah, like I said, I'm definitely going to do some grinding for sure. Yeah, so my microphone just bit the dust right at the end here, right at the finish line, and decided to give up. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, as I said a second ago, my microphone battery died just now, so I just plugged it in. Like I said, kind of ironic considering I'm like just wrapping up here. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, talk about timing. Yeah, exactly. Jesus. Anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you guys as always for checking in, hanging out. Otogi, this is a great game. It's a little frustrating at times, but it's definitely cool. But yeah, I'll be back Wednesday. Curry Ridge Inn. Thank you for all your tips, man. I wouldn't have made it without you. But hang tight for the next video, guys. It's going to be done sometime in the next week. Like I said earlier, I finished shooting the live action bit today, so I just have to do a little bit of editing, and then should be done by the weekend. So keep an eye out. But otherwise, I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Until then, take care. Have a good night.